This is a letter that I've written to the congregation, which will be available in print form through our NUC News, and for any of you who want a print copy but don't subscribe to NUC News, there'll be some in the office. This is Wednesday, July the 31st. This is my last day as minister at Nelson United Church, as your minister. And I wanted to share this letter. Dear beloved community of Nelson United Church, I am writing this letter to send on my last day as your minister. All things being equal, I will collect my first United Church pension check tomorrow, Thursday, August 1st. First, on behalf of Janet and my family, I want to say thank you for the planning and hard work that went into aspects of my retirement celebrations that have really been happening this last month. Thank you for your good wishes, your very generous congregational gift, your cards, your retirement advice, your visits, your individual gifts, and most importantly, thank you for your love. I am deeply, deeply grateful. When I first came to Nelson, no one, least of all me, expected that I would stay just a month over 29 years. As a family, we thought we'd stay 10 and then explore our options and see what might unfold. Well, it has been a month over 29 years, as I said, and it has been a blessing. Early in 1995, the call committee of Fairview and St. Paul's Trinity United Churches telephoned me in Matheson, Ontario, and asked if I'd be willing to apply to this position of a newly amalgamated congregation that was to start July 1st of 1995. My name was on an availability list as a minister who was looking to seek a new pastoral charge. I said to that initial phone call that we were wanting to stay in Manitou Conference, a Northern Ontario conference of the United Church, for a few more years at least before eventually coming back to BC, where both our families were living. My mother and Janet's mom and dad were here in BC. As it turned out, there were very few vacancies at that time in Manitou Conference. And so I agreed to apply after another phone call asking if I would reconsider and actually put in an application. I arrived during Holy Week of 1995 for an interview, an in-person interview, and the rest, as they say, is history. When I started in ministry in Matheson in Ontario, I wanted to state clearly that ministry belonged to all of us. When I accepted the call to come to Nelson, I was clear that we were in congregational ministry together. And so one of the first things I did when I came and started July of 1995 was to place a graphic in the announcement sheet that read, "In ministry together." My father believed that a congregation engages in ministry together, and so I was steeped in this shared ministry concept. We are all called to serve in ministry and to serve one another in love. My education at Vancouver School of Theology in the 80s only strengthened this concept of shared leadership and shared ministry. And it became even stronger when Christine joined me as a co-ministry team in 2000. I preached about Ubuntu theology on July 21st, which was my recommissioning, decovenanting service. "I am because you are" is the Zulu proverb. It was taught by the late Archbishop Desmond Tutu. The idea is similar in many other cultures and traditions, including the Christian Celtic tradition that is dear to my heart. We have relationship with others where there is beingness together. For example, the late John O'Donoghue wrote of our connection frequently, and that our lives are deeply intertwined. Jesus embodied this, and the Trinitarian formula, the Trinity, exemplifies this theology. And so, beloved community, my ministry among you comes to a close. And while we mourn the passing of loved ones and think of those that have slipped through our fingers, I feel very blessed to have been your minister these past years. I am grateful for the staff with whom I have worked over the years. Your current staff serves you well. Thank you, Robin, Andy, Nicole, Katie, Danaraj, and Jasmine. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your friendship. I am grateful too for the board members and committee members who have served over the years, and your current board will work to continue to serve you in ministry, to serve with you in ministry. Thank you, Jasmine, Leah, Linda May, Andrew, and Carrie. Above all, I want to say thank you to all of you. As I mentioned at the outset, I am deeply, deeply grateful for the retirement gift, for all your cards and retirement good wishes. Thanks for your blessings and your kind words. Thanks to those who planned, spoke, and sent messages at my retirement dinner. Thank you for your support and kindness over the years. And thank you for your love. I close this letter with words of hope and love. Lifted on wings of love, may you soar with new visions. May you be rooted in the earth and tradition, and may you know love, always love, as the source of hope and peace for all the earth. Thank you. I leave you with my love until we meet again. Blessings to you all.